Martin with the Lake Company. Thank you for joining me for my January 2015 Lake Keowee video sales blog. Happy New Year to you. I can't believe we're almost halfway through the month of January, but I'm sure if you're like myself, since you're probably lake people, if you're watching this, you're probably interested in waiting on that spring weather, and I'm definitely one of those that are doing that. I always reserve the January video blog to talk about sales for the whole year of what we did with the prior year. So I'm going to take time today, we're going to talk about our sales in 2014, compare it to a couple years in advance before that time frame, so let you see kind of what we did last year, okay? So in 2014, here at Lake Keowee, we sold 144 single-family waterfront homes. I've been keeping records. I've been selling here since '02, about 13 years now, but I've kept my records all the way back to 2003. That is the most homes that we have sold on the lake since I started keeping records here in 2003. 144 waterfront homes. Last year we sold 129. In 2013 and 2012, we also sold 129. So it was a great year for waterfront home sales as far as the total units sold. Now let's look at our average sale price of those 144 homes that sold in 2014. Average list price was a little over $748,000. Average sale price was $688,000. Now if you compare 2014 to 2013, list price was $769, a little bit higher in 2013 versus 14. Average sale price was also higher, $699. So our average sale price and list price actually dropped just a little bit in 2014, but I mean overall though, not much difference. We're only talking about $10,000, $11,000 on the average sale price. Okay, all right, let's also talk about sales volume. Let's look at this too. We sold almost $100 million worth of waterfront homes this year on Lake Keowee. So that's been the highest year since 2003. Of course, 2003 homes were cheaper back then, but still, total sales volume almost $100 million on those waterfront homes. Let's also, I would break it down a little bit more for you. Let's also look and see what price points these homes sold in. We had, like I said, we're basing it on the 144 sales that we had in 2014. We had 54 that sold for under $500, 18 that sold between $5 and $599, 21 that sold between $6 and $699, 17 between $7 and $799, 12 between $8 and $899, 4 between $9 and $999, 9 between $1,500,000 to $1,599,000, and 9 more than 1.6 million. So really what sold across the board out of that 144 was anything under $900,000. So that was really the market for 2014 on Keowee, was any home under $900,000, and obviously the lower you go in the price, the more you had. Okay, but still overall, I said, I think if you go back and watch my videos from the middle of the summer or around the June, July time frame, I said, hey, we'll probably do better this year in sales on the waterfront homes than we did last year, and sure enough we did. So a great year. All right, let's look at our waterfront lots. Let me flip the page here. Let's look at our waterfront lots here on the lake. Year to date, in 2014, we sold 130 waterfront lots. In 2013, we sold 133. So another great year on waterfront lot sales here at the lake. Let's go ahead and talk about our average sale price, average list price. So out of those 130 waterfront lots last year that sold, our average list price was $332,000. Average sale price was about a little over $287,000. In 2013, average list was a little over $315,000. Average sale was a little over $268,000. So we saw a decrease in our average sale and list price on our waterfront homes. We saw an increase on our average sale price and list price for our waterfront lots. So one's going down a little bit, lots are going up a little bit. Okay, so we'll kind of keep that trend. The market here obviously slowed down like it did in most most major markets across the country, or any market really in the country, you know, in that 2009-10 time frame. In 2010, our average sale price was $249,000. It has since, and that's on the lots, so we've gone to a little over $287,000 since 2010. So we've seen about, what is that, a little less than 20% increase or so, a little more than 20% increase, okay? Let's talk about the price ranges of these lots and how many sold in those price ranges. So we had 130, like I mentioned, that sold. We had 24 that sold for under 150, 25 from 150 to 199, 23 from 200 to 249, 18 from 250 to 299, 12 from 300 to 349, 4 from 350 to 399, 10 from 4 to 499, 10 from 5 to 5 to 999, and 4 over $1 million. So really the price points on Keowee that sold in 2014 was anything under 300, and really the hot market was anything under 250. Okay, and because once you get over that $400,000 range, we had from 400 and higher. Like I said, we had 24 total that sold for more than 400, and out of those 24, 19 of those were in the Cliffs of the Reserve. So really, once you get over 400, most of those sales are actually going to be in the Cliffs and the Reserve. Now, moving forward, probably here in a couple weeks, if you're under the buyer, when you're on the website there watching the video, if you look in the middle, you'll see a little tab that says buyer resource. If you put your mouse on that, a drop box will come down and it'll say historical sales analysis. In a couple weeks, I'll have this one updated. I'll have that one updated with the 2004 numbers in it. Right now it's 2000 all the way up 2003. It's like a 24-page spreadsheet, but you can actually go in a couple weeks and pull that, and it'll have the 2014 numbers on it, and let you look all the way back just for some of the numbers that I gave you today. Okay, so it's, that's great information if you're a buyer in the marketplace, and go back and look at 12 years worth of sales and see where we were 12 years ago and what the market's done. And like I said, I'll have that updated again here in a couple weeks. Like I said, you look at it now, it's got all the way up to 2013 on it, on that PDF that I have there on the website, okay? So I kind of want to give you an update. I anticipate lower interest rates still being low, you know, a lot of confidence still in the marketplace. You know, pricing edging up a little bit on our waterfront lots. I think there's going to be a big incentive for buyers to take advantage. Once they see what's happening here at the market, they see, hey, pricing has turned the curve a little bit on our lots. I think we're going to have another good year on lots. Obviously, we won't know that for a year from now, but I anticipate we'll have another good year. And with those home sales pricing coming down a little bit, that really opens up some opportunities for buyers to come in and try to find a nice home here on the lake. Again, I'm Michael Martin with the Lake Company. I live here full time here at Lake Keowee. I live up on the north end of the lake, and the old farmhouse here that's on my website, built in 1884. This is what I do. It's my passion, is working here at Lake Keowee, and this is all I do. I only sell Lake Keowee properties. So if you're interested in looking at Lake Keowee, want someone who's very knowledgeable about the lake, got many years of sales experience, and is passionate about it like I am, living here full time, please pick up the phone and give me a call. I'll be more than happy to educate you and walk you through on what your opportunities might be out there in the marketplace. And if you're a seller in the marketplace and you're watching my video, this gives you good information on what's moving in the market, okay? So again, I appreciate you taking the time. I'm Michael Martin with the Lake Company. I'll be back in February, and we'll see how we did the first month of the year. And I look forward to talking to you. Again, if you got any questions, feel free to email me or just pick up the phone and call me. I'd be more than happy to spend some time with you and get to understand how I can help you here at Lake Keowee.